Welcome to the M&I's podcast. This is your host, Mark. Unfortunately, my co-host and friend, Isaiah, couldn't join us. We kind of forgot about this topic, primarily because this topic was pretty pretty out there, and I'm sure as you guys are fans will probably guess what the topic will be. But before we begin, we just want to let you guys know, please, if you like the content, like and subscribe and leave a comment whether or not you agree or disagree with what we're going to talk about today. But today we're going to give our final predictions for Terrence Crawford versus David Avanesyan, which is going to occur tomorrow, Saturday, December 10th, on Black Prime. It's on pay-per-view. If you guys want, support your fighter. It's always really good to support your local fighters. But we're going to give our final predictions. Primarily, Isaiah and I are in line in terms of what we're predicting here. And that is, we will believe that Terrence Crawford is going to win this fight. I'm just no disrespect or slight towards David Avanesyan. I looked at his record. I've seen some of his previous fights. He fought fairly older, past his prime, Shane Mosley, and a few other people. And even with that, I still believe that Terrence Crawford is significantly much more talented than David. It is what it is. In boxing, there are levels. However, what I do want to see is there is something, I think, as boxing fans know, ring rust. Terrence Crawford has been out of the boxing ring for a long period of time. The last time I think I saw a fight was against Sean Porter. And that was quite a while back. Let me just double check that. I want to make sure the last time Crawford fought was with Sean Porter, and I want to make sure when it was. Let's pull up his record here. Yeah, but yeah, it was against Sean Porter, and it was last year on November 20th. Oh, it's been over a year now, and he's been out of the ring. And the thing that we, as boxing fans and people who love the sport, is we worry that long stints of inactivity can decrease significantly a fighter's ability in the ring. And I don't think that's going to be the case for Crawford, primarily because he stays in the gym. But I do want to see how he looks. I want to see if he still has that sharp edge that he's always shown throughout his fights. And I think both Isaiah and I believe that Terrence Crawford is going to get a few rounds in, but he is inevitably going to knock out David Avanesyan. I think he's going to knock him out between round 7 up to 10. I do not see this fight going past that. I don't see this fight going into 12 rounds. If it goes into the decision, I'm sure Crawford's going to get that decision. And but I don't see an upset happening. And if it does, my goodness, it's going to rock the whole boxing world. But I think that Terrence Crawford wins this easily, handedly, and I'm sure Isaiah is going to share that same sentiment with me when we do our post-fight reactions, and we're going to be posting that sometime next week. But this is a pretty good card. Again, I'm being really nice, but it is an okay card. Chris Cyborg, she was a part of the UFC at one point, but everyone else on this is fairly unknown. But I'm coming into watching this fight with low levels of expectation. I don't expect Black Prime. I saw a few of their fights on their Instagram page. I don't expect them to put out a production similar to an ESPN Top Rank, The Zone, or even Showtime and PBC. I think this is this is going to be very interesting in a nice way, but I hope it does well. But in terms of it doing well, we'll see what happens. But I want to know from you guys what your thoughts are. Who do you have winning this fight? Is it Crawford or is it Mr. David Avanesyan? Um, Let us know in the comment section below.